Everybody, Jeff, your executive gardener. How are you? So this is an update on my peppers, and I've got a few tomatoes in here as well. So this is the Jimmy Nardello peppers and the shishito peppers that I've grown. As you see, I have topped most of these plants, and I brought them outside for a little bit of fresh sunlight. You know, if you're growing your plants indoors, they do get a certain set of light from the indoor lights, but there's nothing like getting them fresh sunlight. They tend to smile a little more when they're outside. So this is a day where it's about 63 degrees, sunny, a little bit breezy as you can see, but I'm leaving them out here for a few hours. I've already hardened them off a little bit, so don't take these plants and put them right outside if you've never had them before, had them out there before, because they will get pretty beat up. So they've already been hardened off. As you can see, I've already topped most of these. Now what I'm trying to do is as well as I can is pick off any flowers or any buds that are starting to produce fruit, because these babies aren't ready to go outside until another 4 weeks. Okay, you can see they're looking great color. Now what I've done here in each of these little planting containers is I have put a little bit of water soluble fertilizer. Now cut that amount in half. If you cut it in half, you won't burn the plants and keep them pretty healthy, but they need a little bit more than what the potting mix is providing. Keep in mind too, pepper plants do not like their roots wet. So wait till it dries out pretty well and then water it again. Okay, so looking really good. Again, I keep picking off the top, and you'll see there I cut the top off. I keep topping these plants, so I then get additional root growth here. The plants will get stalkier, the stems will get stockier and thicker, and it should produce more fruit. But again, I have another 3 to 4 weeks before I'm putting these things outside. And then here's my baby dwarf red skin peppers. Each of these I've replanted as well, looking pretty good. These things only get to be about a foot tall, and lots of sweet red peppers. Some tomatoes. That one's doing okay. That's a new big dwarf. And this one's doing really well. So let's take a look at my my tomato plants that I planted in the 5-gallon containers. Let's take a look at these. This is an update. You can see these are growing very well. I loaded this with a lot of great potting mix and nutrients, and they're starting to take off. And this is the Alka Polish dwarf. Okay, so it shouldn't get that big. I think it gets about 3 feet tall, and got to stake that one up. That one's a little bit smaller, but as you see, it's going really well. No mildew. The leaves are a nice color, and I planted this fairly deep in this potting mix with tons of nutrients. So I expect this to explode, and probably in 4 to 6 weeks start getting some 6 to 8 ounce tomatoes. So these are doing really well in the 5-gallon containers. Now when it gets colder at night, below 45 degrees, I bring these things inside, and then once it gets up above 60, I put them outside. So easy way. You see these things have handles. It's easier to take it in and out when I travel. My wife does me a favor and brings it in and out for me. Anyway, that's the update on the seedlings, the pepper seedlings, and these tomato seedlings. I've got a few more tomato seedlings and a few more pepper seedlings that are going to be coming out here soon. But all is well in the spring garden. Just wanted to give folks an update. Many of you have bought the, I'll bring you back over here, the shishito and the Jimmy Nardello peppers. But if you planted them about the same time that I did, you should be looking about plants with the same size, same color, same vibrance. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. Remember, if you're growing them inside, make sure you top them. Take any fruit off. Make sure the energy is focused on building a strong stem, lots of leaves, and then when you're ready to put them out there, the plants should reward you with a harvest. Anyway, that's it. Jeff, your executive gardener. Until next time, bye for now.